Hey and welcome to Neverwinter with Argon. So, the Harvester of Nightmares event is back, and much like to help it, it contains one of the best event rewards which we can hope to obtain in any of them. It basically has a generalized store where we can get the event currency from multiple different events to obtain the various same rewards. So what rewards can we obtain? Well, one of the major ones is a legendary account-wide mount, and all you have to do is fully participate in 5 events and you can claim it. So it will just require you about over a year of playing with the Neverwinter, because these events don't really come around too often, probably 3 to 4 times a year. But that aside, that's all you really have to do. Participate in those events and you can get a free account-wide legendary mount. I know we now have mythic mounts and it's kind of terrible timing. They really should have just upped it to mythic, but what can we do? At least it's still a legendary mount. So, which is this mount? Well, the reason I'm talking to you guys now about it is I have my chance to be able to obtain it. In fact, I will obtain it within this event. So here we have the store for the overall event, and this event ties in also with the Help It event with having the same currency. Now initially we have the participation tab with these various rewards here. The most valuable ones there probably would be the companion tokens and the mount tokens. However, if you consider the fact of the cost of, let's say, a mark of potency rank 7, then if you trade in those tokens, you could get your money back there and gain a bit more profit. But these participation tokens, you essentially will earn 2 of these every day upon completing the quest, where you queue up into the event. And after a certain period of time, I believe it's 2 weeks, 14 days, then we'll be able to earn 3 of these participation tokens per day as long as you do the bonus round. So that's pretty much it. Moving on to the challenge one, as soon as you completed the 14 days, you can then go on and obtain 1 of these challenge tokens every day. So you should be able to obtain a maximum of 7 of these challenge tokens per event. And with these, you can purchase your legendary insignia choice packs. However, if you're in end game, you probably seriously want to consider getting these overloads, as these are currently the best within the game, giving you that extra hit points, giving you that extra total damage, along with other benefits like reduction to physical damage and buff to other stats. And moving on finally to our last tab here, we have the tokens of achievement. And here, yes, we can obtain the Golden Warhorse. However, you will need 5 of the tokens. You can see I currently have 4. So with me being able to complete this event, I will be able to obtain this Golden Warhorse. And I will do it within this video. I will spend some Zen and buy the buyout for this event so I can get it a little bit earlier and showcase you the new mount. Now, the mount itself is nothing really too special. It's going to give critical avoidance in its equip power. However, it's going to have, much like the giant toad or the tunnel vision, it's going to have that high magnitude single target attack, which is crucial for endgame trials. And when you have your bolster fully maxed out, I believe this will give you 3000 magnitude damage. So with that said, let's just go and queue up into the event. We should be able to go solo. However, we'll need to go through all these options, just clicking one, and you'll obtain that initial quest. And that quest there should be hunting the harvester. And you literally then can go ahead and queue up for the event. I'm going to go in private because I can do it fairly easily solo. If you can't do it solo, highly recommend just while you're in Protector's Enclave, hop to the zone chat here and you'll be able to plus event or in the zone chat, and you'll most likely get a party who will accept you into their group. Otherwise you can do like me and you can just go solo. It should be fairly straightforward, as it's exactly like the previous event. We just enter some sleeper's mind, and then we have to just beat all the bad guys that spawn in. This is all very straightforward. You literally just kill all these mobs, and once you've done so, you proceed on to the next area. So after about 3 minutes, we finally beat up all the mobs in this first area, and we can jump into the next area. So again, we step into another sleeper's mind, teleported to a new section of Protector's Enclave, And we just have to beat up these enemies. This time we have some dinosaurs from Jolt. One thing to mention, if you're above 22,000 item level, you will get scaled down to it. So you will have a reduction in some of your stats, etc. I seriously don't see why they feel the need to do so. And I don't believe you'll get scaled up in here either. But that aside, you'll be hitting for a little bit less damage than normally. So after about 2 minutes and 30 seconds there, we beat this one up a bit faster. We're moving on to our final area, the third place. This time you might want to switch out to some single target. We enter another sleeper's mind. And here we don't have just some enemies, we have a boss. So this one we got a dragon, and this boss will be randomized. And Xuna will nicely take a good 25% off his HP. We can do a bit more and wait till she gets her bloodbath off cooldown, and we'll have this boss dealt with nice and quickly. And that'll be this event. So every day you'll pretty much just queue up here. You'll finish off your 2 areas with your mobs, just killing them. You can do it in a party or solo, it makes no difference. And then once you've gone ahead and finally killed that boss in the 3rd area, like me there, you'll get this portal spawn back and you'll just jump back into Protector's Enclave. I believe after it is 2 weeks or 1 week, you get another portal that can spawn here, another rift, where you can enter another person's mind, and you'll get then 2 bosses there. And you won't have 2 areas before this boss, you'll just have 1 area before this boss with mobs. And you'll always just have 3 areas. And now we jump back to Protector's Enclave. We go and we hand back in that quest. Ta-da! And once you've done so, you get your 2 participation tokens, and then you can claim the Inception quest, and with this you have a chance to obtain another participation token. However, you can only get 2 per day from this chance, this cache of echoes, where you'll generally just get rough AD and like a gemstone. So you can accept this, and then at the next day, if you still have this blue quest, you can go and complete this blue quest along with the next day's quest, so you'll basically get that extra chance. Anyway, with that said, there you can see it records that I've completed 1 day of this event. Now, the more days you complete off this event, if you look in the actual Zen market in the event store, you can see the full campaign buyout. It will reduce in price according to how many days you have left of this event to do, because this buyout will give you 14 days. So if you complete 14 days of this event, you then get a token of achievement, which is what I'm after. However, I just want to get it now. So we go ahead and we purchase it. Voila. And that gives us 14 days there. And it gives us a token of achievement, which is what we were looking for. Gives us a token of achievement and a whole load of those tokens of participation. Looking in the store here now, we have a bunch of these participation tokens, 36 of them, and we have our final 5th token of achievement. And with that, we can purchase our Golden Account Warhorse. Alternatively, of course, you can purchase these other goods. Let's say you already have the Warhorse. That's pretty much the only time you would buy these. And we can go ahead, double click, and we buy it. And that pops this legendary mount in my inventory. Now, I kind of do consider this mount as kind of free, because there's really not much you had to do to obtain it. You just complete every day that easy event. You just queue up to this, obtain that quest, and aside from that, you're obtaining multiple of these other rewards. Here now I can use these tokens to purchase more companion or mount upgrade tokens, and after I've completed these 14, I can obtain more of those challenge tokens. But again, this buyout which I purchased, if you do buy it out, you're literally filling up this bar. When this bar is full, you could no longer do any more of the event. Just to make that clear, it is event buyout. You're spending your money just for convenience sake to complete the event earlier. Let's say you miss a day or 2. That's when you might want to get the buyout. Otherwise, just every day log in, complete that quest, and you'll get your rewards. That's simple as. So, we now have this legendary mount. It is account bound, but it is also account wide, so I may as well just initially equip it on this character. Double clicking it, and we'll bind it, and here we have it. Now, I should be able to equip it. Moving over to our stable, to current in our appearance, we can scroll down, and here we have our Golden Warhorse. And we can mount up, and we have the legendary Warhorse. It is a pretty cool Warhorse, however it is fairly similar to that Warhorse you could get from the lockbox a while back when Avernus started. But that aside, it's yeah, pretty cool. One of the most coolest horses out there, I believe, and it's probably one of the most rare mounts at this point. So now, is this account wide? Let's see where we can reclaim it. We go to our claim valuables, go to our promo, we should be able to get it here. Yes, we can. So I can either claim a bunch of them on this character and move them to others. As you can see there, when I do so, it's account wide. I won't be able to bind it on this character again because I already have it. But I can move it to all my other characters and they can all have this mount as well. And looking in my mounts tab, my bolster's gone up there, I believe about 2%, but I will be able to upgrade it then to Mythic. Now, what does its actual golden touch look like? Let's go ahead and see. We'll jump over into the actual Trade of Blades. Let's actually see what this Golden Warhorse does. So we cast it, and the Warhorse just charges through and deals the damage. That was really cool. I'll show it to you guys again. It's a little bit quick to catch, but it's very nice that it has a really quick cast time. So here we go, we can cast it again, enter combat, use it, and voila! Now, this magnitude is currently scaled for me according to my mount bolster and also the rarity of the mount. It's currently only legendary and my bolster is only 45%, meaning the magnitude on this is only 1450. You can get this to 3000 like your tunnel vision or your giant toad when you have full mount bolster and you have this on Mythic. So there we have it, our Golden Warhorse. I'll be riding around on this for a while now, I guess, just to show it off that I have it. So hopefully this was somewhat helpful or insightful, and if I presented this well, consider leaving the video a like, and if you're new around here, consider subscribing, and we'll see you guys around. Goodbye for now.